Hi, welcome to Clickmyproject.com. This is from Parallel and Distributed System. In this exploit, jamming causes neighbor change for jammer localization. Jamming attacks are especially harmful when ensuring the dependability of wireless communication. Finding the position of jammer will enable the network is actively exploit to the wide range. The range of coverage of the different strategies. The localization the change in the real system by building the lock normals to the shadowing method. The devising an adaptive LSQ based algorithm to address those challenges of the network devices. The network to actively exploit the wide range of coverage area. The outlining based wireless network and jammer to net through the jamming effect. The impact the one jammer to the omnidirectional antenna. The wireless communication is a two-level strategy. First one is individual communication coverage area and another is network topology area. The large scale network is differently defined to the network. The node has one transmission rotate the communicate with a multi-hub network from the network selection. Next level passes to the running process. First one select the network level and collect to the service provider. The service provider will be the two levels. First one user level and the admin level. The admin level will be collected the data and retrieved from the database. The user will be registered from the network collection from the network strength area. Due to the attend of the nature of the wireless sensor network, an adversary can physically capture the compromise of the sensor node. The sensor node will be connected to the mitigate of the transmission coverage. Mitigate node compromise attacker research have proposed the variety of detection schemes. The compromised node sensor network is a software attestation of the network coverage area. The network coverage will be shadowing method. Each node in the network maintains the table or store the information in the neighbor changes. The neighbor collection will the file allocation. The total user and file calculate from the network service level process. Allocate the file and service provider will be calculated the network service area. The next level is running process and allowed to the network service area, and the jamming localization will be provided the network selections. First one select the network and instance will be provided the service area collections. The network binding will calculate the source network IP. The source network IP is 192.168.0.5 and port number is 8000. The signal stand time or working status will be calculated from the service area. The service level calculate will be the AS1. AS1 is CCL LAN connections. The authority will connect to the service provider. The system level process authority is the signal level of the network identity. First one select the network identity and select the port number and select get the system IP and authentication key will provide the service systems. The operating system will get the OS collected from the database. The architecture OS is x86. The MAC address will be provided to the network collections and network version is IPv4. The IPv4 point restriction equal to 2.0.506. The network type is IPv4. The IPv4 collected to the Ethernet will be connected to the service area and look makes interfaces to the service collections and submit the internet from the giant grouping area. And similarity network collection to the network collections. In the network collection will be occurring to the start level network. The start level network will occurring to the generated the key process and key process will be occurring to the generated area. The distributed network will calculate the communication of coverage area. The hearing and the sending range will calculate from the LAN area coverages. The signal identity to the network coverage area will calculate to the bus topology. And connectables will to the network coverage area 0 and network coverage 1 and network coverage 3. In the position allocating the point will be calculated the jamming network topology. The jamming network topology bind is 5.32 and network communication is 0.875 and service area allocated the synthetic network coverage area is 22.15 and process will be completed to the bus topology creation and next level passes to the broadcast level. The broadcast level will occurring to the switch network IP and get network start IP is 192.168.0.1. This is server IP and switch network status is 192.168.0.04 and service area network is will be connected to the 127.0.01. Get current state is 571.66 and get current the jamming status is idle. In the process of current network 184.168.36 and 3. The begin level strategy is a source level of network. The network using the wireless signal from the coverage range of area. First zone based the node compromise the detection and verification of the network selections. The network authority of the begin level will source of the network coverage area. The service area from the network will collect the network strategies and the network collection and the strength of the signal regularity. First one the network level and network strategies will connect to the TCP and UDP connections. The boundary level will calculate from the TCP connection. The TCP means Transmission Control Protocol, UDP means User Control Protocol. TCP and UDP connect to the communication between the two level strategies. The two level strategies will according to the communication coverage range IP equal 192.168.0.2 and another process LTT level and RSS strategies and NRL signals, and the user strategies will according to the LAN area circles calculation. The LAN area calculation will according to the LAN process will be according to the service level calculation. The LAN area calculated the MAC address is 192.168.205.05 and the gateway is 192.168.0.1. Connected equal to connected status is idles. Working process will be according to the multi-threading processing. The multi-threading process will according to the start level of recurrings, and the process will come to the server status. Next we will process to the nearest neighbor selection, and currently connection status will be calculated from the service localization, and jamming selection will be scheduled. The jamming attack will provide the jamming nearest neighbors. The network IP and new occur to the IP selection will be the jamming localization. The range calculated will according to the 14.438 and the shadowing model is 422 and signal irregularity coverage area is 20.828 and localization find will calculate from the 2.825 and the connection status will be according to the localization find out the signal strength, identify the network levels. The network find out the 41.65 and connection available status is 1.47368 and the next will process to the performance evaluations. The CCL reduction will according to the performance evaluation and call the next level strategies. The network level will provide the service level calculations. The 4 level of services calculation. First one is network node density and signal NLP range and jam position. First one node density is the jamming our calculation. The signal level ratio will calculate the 14.43 and 983 and the signal NLP range is 8000 and 1000 to the network free phase services, and the jamming position will according to the 0 to 9% to the NLP range coverage area. Thank you.